It sounds like being able to decide on a good topology involves being able to analyze what the performance of one topology is. So does Storm provide like um, real-time analytics on a running topology?
Yeah, I mean, inside Twitter we have that,
Okay.
but not in using Storm, but we have this separate stack that allows you to know how much resources each instance is taking,
During
like
Right.
memory as well as JVM, and how much CPU is being used, how many tuples are emitted and
Right.
consumed, how
Okay.
much time is spent on each one of them.
Right.
We have all kind of metrics that we can look
Okay.
at, so that if there are some problems, then it's a issue. Yeah.
But that you're saying is external to Storm itself.
That is external to Storm, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's a good way to see where you are, especially we use for troubleshooting.
Right.
Because I mean, a lot of teams like yours will write the topologies and hey, by the way, we have some issues here, we don't know how to figure out. Then we look at this huge amount of charts to figure out, oh, okay, this is the issue. And one of the problem that we face often is distributed debugging. Especially if these guys are running on 70 nodes, then if one bolt is misbehaving, how do you figure out which bolt is misbehaving, right? So that's very hard to do. So one of the things that and Storm architecture also makes it more complex because of the fact that the Storm workers are running multiple tasks in a single worker. So when I see the logs that you get, because each one can have a log, the JVM based
Right.
log, right? All the logs are a kind of an aggregation of logs coming from these several tasks. So I don't know which one is spewing what logs, right? So it's very hard to debug that.
Yeah.
So because of that, we have come up with another system called log indexing, so that all the logs that we produce out of these topologies are indexed separately, so that each task is given a unique ID and the topology name is unique, and you have to give topology name this task, then it will bring up the log corresponding to that. So at one single place, I can go and take a look at it. Otherwise, it becomes very hard to even debug anything. And you spend hours and even days to debug a particular issue, and sometimes you are not able to even figure that out.